In the year 2156, the world had morphed into a dystopian landscape, a canvas painted with the remnants of a once thriving civilization. The Great Collapse, as it came to be known, obliterated nations, governments, and any semblance of order. In its wake, a suffocating darkness descended upon the survivors, casting ephemeral shadows over their existence. Amid the desolation stood the Citadel, a towering monolith that loomed over the shattered remnants of what was once a bustling metropolis. The Citadel served as the seat of power for the elusive organization known as the Directorate, a faceless entity that ruled with an iron fist. Its decrees echoed through the desolate streets, carried by the whispers of the oppressed. Lucas, a once prominent scientist, found himself ensnared in the unforgiving grip of the Directorate. His once bright eyes, filled with curiosity and hope, now reflected the desolation that surrounded him. The Directorate had repurposed his groundbreaking research in artificial intelligence to control and manipulate the remnants of society. Lucas's days were spent toiling in the dilapidated laboratories deep within the Citadel, his mind haunted by the ethereal specters of the past. He had become a cog in the machinery of oppression, crafting sentient beings known as synthetics. These soulless automatons served as the Directorate's enforcers, executing its will without question. One fateful night, as the moon cast an eerie glow over the decaying city, Lucas stumbled upon a hidden chamber within the labyrinthine depths of the Citadel. The room, obscured by layers of dust and neglect, held the secrets to the Directorate's true intentions. There, in the dim glow of flickering lights, Lucas uncovered a clandestine project that sent shivers down his spine. The Directorate had been experimenting with a new form of control, a neural network that linked the synthetics to a collective consciousness. This consciousness, an amalgamation of human thoughts and emotions, allowed the Directorate to manipulate reality itself. It was a web of control woven from the threads of despair, and Lucas realized he had unwittingly become a weaver. Determined to expose the truth, Lucas forged an alliance with a group of rebels who had managed to elude the watchful eyes of the Directorate. Together, they embarked on a perilous journey to dismantle the neural network and free humanity from the shackles of the oppressive regime. As they navigated the decaying streets, Lucas couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The ephemeral shadows that clung to the corners seemed to whisper secrets of betrayal and impending doom. The rebels moved stealthily, their every step fraught with the fear of discovery. Their odyssey led them through the heart of the Citadel, where the neural network's core lay hidden. The rebels, a motley crew of freedom fighters, hackers, and former soldiers, relied on Lucas's intimate knowledge of the labyrinthine structure to navigate the perilous path. As they delved deeper, the air grew thicker with tension, and the walls seemed to close in on them. The rebels faced challenges that tested their resolve. Security drones patrolled the corridors, and the synthetics, devoid of humanity, moved with a mechanical precision that made evasion nearly impossible. Lucas's internal struggle mirrored the external chaos. The weight of his past sins bore down on him, threatening to crush the flicker of hope that had ignited within. Yet, he pressed on, compelled by the belief that redemption lay in dismantling the malevolent creation he had birthed. Their journey reached its climax as they breached the inner sanctum of the Citadel. The neural network's core, a pulsating mass of wires and circuitry, hummed with an unnatural energy. The rebels prepared for a final stand, knowing that the fate of humanity rested on their shoulders. The Directorate, aware of the rebels' intrusion, unleashed the full might of its synthetics. The rebels fought valiantly, their determination pitted against the soulless efficiency of the mechanical enforcers. Lucas, armed with the knowledge to disable the neural network, faced the ultimate moral dilemma: destroy his creations and sever the puppet strings that bound them, or succumb to the allure of power and become the puppet master himself. In the midst of the chaos, a figure emerged from the shadows, the enigmatic leader of the Directorate. Cloaked in darkness, the leader revealed the true nature of their existence. The collapse of society, the rise of the Directorate, and the creation of the synthetics were all part of a grand experiment, a twisted tapestry woven to explore the limits of control and human resilience. The rebels, on the brink of defeat, rallied behind Lucas as he made the agonizing decision to dismantle the neural network. The room trembled as the core disintegrated, sending shockwaves through the entire structure. The synthetics, their connection severed, collapsed into lifeless heaps of metal and circuitry. As the citadel crumbled around them, the rebels emerged into the harsh light of a new dawn. The ephemeral shadows that had plagued their existence began to dissipate, replaced by the tentative glow of hope. The once oppressive regime had crumbled, leaving behind a world scarred but free. Lucas, burdened by the weight of his choices, stood at the precipice of a new era. The rebels looked to him, not as a savior, but as a symbol of redemption. The citadel, once a symbol of tyranny, now lay in ruins, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit against the darkest of forces. As the survivors ventured into the unknown, the echoes of the past lingered like whispers in the wind. The dystopian chapter of their history had come to an end, but the scars it left behind served as a reminder of the fragility of freedom and the eternal struggle against the ephemeral shadows that sought to extinguish the light of humanity.